What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the best way to complete the Nation of Baseball Conquest map. To start, obviously, we kind of start in the north central area. Um, and the first goal is to just take up as much space as possible because this will help get reinforcements. So you want to make like a big circle around your first stronghold. Try to take as much space from Colorado and from the Twins and Kansas City and Cubs that you can. This way, you have a lot of reinforcements. You're going to see me go up and around Colorado to get all the way down to Seattle, all the way over to Seattle as well. This will, again, just help get those reinforcements faster and quicker and make those games a little bit easier to play. The goal here is to get so many reinforcements that you're playing on rookie or veteran in every game. Early on, you'll be playing on those veteran um, game modes, but as it progresses and as you kind of take out some of these teams, it's going to quickly go to rookie games, and it's going to be super easy to complete this. So, as you can see, I'm just going to end up finishing up pushing through all of this territory that I've grabbed. I'm going to solidify all of it. I do not want any pieces not to be solidified. So obviously there's going to be some packs that we find throughout this. There's a lot of hidden packs in this. Doing this gets you a lot of packs overall. And like there's when you complete this entire map, you get a 20 pack. You get a bunch of cards in between as well. Like you get a David Ortiz. You get I believe you get Mark Melicon and Troy Percival from this. There's a lot that you can get. So that's it's really easy to do as well. Yes, it's time consuming, but really, if you strategize your reinforcements here early on, you can probably get through this entire map. And I mean, it's 30 games. I was going at probably a pace of 4 games per hour ish. So what is that? That's 7 times 4 is 28. So you could probably do this in about 8 hours ish, maybe less, depending on how well you do. So as you can see, now that I've got all my land grab, I'm going to go straight over to Seattle. I'm going to attack Seattle. For this, I'm just taking as many troops as I can get, and I'm going to wipe out as much of Seattle. And then usually I will circle the team. Sometimes I won't, but most of the time you see me circle the strongholds. This way they can't come back and attack me right away if I move on, because then you have to play that game again. Now I did make that mistake when I got down into the southwest a little bit, or sorry, the southeast. I made that mistake and Atlanta came back, so I had to play them one more time, which was annoying, but overall not too terrible. Okay, so now that I've got Seattle circled, you're gonna see me just take a bunch of people and put them straight on to that square and then attack Seattle. Then we're jumping into just heading down that coastline of California, and we're going to try to knock out all these California teams next. Um, again, I usually will put reinforcements on my strongholds that I'm pretty far away from. This way, nobody can attack me and retake over, because that sucks when that happens. So now you just kind of see me grabbing some of the land, all this extra land that's here, because again, that just brings more reinforcements to the area. So as you can see, I'm gonna work my way down into the South California. We're heading for the Dodgers next. We'll take out the Dodgers, then we'll take out the Angels and the Padres, and then we'll start moving down towards Arizona and Texas area. this is the most time consuming spot, is just getting all of this area. And it sucks and it's painful to watch sometimes, and it's painful to do. But it's worth it in the end. The amount of packs that you get, and the other big thing with this is the team affinity. You get so much progress towards team affinity. I think I completed 3 full team affinity programs, with the other 3 being anywhere from like 30 to 60% done, just because I played these games with those players in the lineups. So that'll be another thing to look out for whenever you're getting those team affinity bosses completed. You want to plug them into your lineup immediately. And then you also, once you complete a team affinity program, you don't want to wait around and keep using, say you complete the NL Central. You don't want to continue to use NL Central players while you're playing these games, because it's just a waste of time when you could be knocking out 2 birds, 1 stone here. So then you take all your NL Central players out and you put in the AL East next, or whoever you've got that are like good hitters that you can kind of dominate with. Same thing with pitchers. The pitchers are really the easiest ones to really get going for you. Like, they bring a lot of that parallel XP that you need for all this stuff. So now I was kind of getting overtaken up there at my first initial stronghold, so I reinforced up there, and then I went ahead and just attacked the Rockies. I thought it was the best idea at the time, so we went and attacked them really quick. Here you can kind of see me making my lineup. But that's really not very important to this. So yeah, we moved on. This is kind of the team I was rocking with. Obviously, a lot of the spring breakouts still, but they help because they count towards the team affinity as well, because they play in those divisions. All right, so now with the Rockies knocked out, I decided, okay, I've got all this extra space. I've basically got from the Midwest all the way over to the West. I might as well take up all this space now, because that just brings, I'll have, I don't know, 80 reinforcements each time I reinforce, so that I can knock out even more of this. So we'll speed this up some, because this is not as important. And you guys get the point at this point. That's really the main thing. So as you can see, just cruising through here, cruising through the West, moving into the Midwest, trying to complete this as fast as possible. As we continue to complete this, obviously we're getting closer to the teams that we need to play. Kansas City, you got the Rangers, you got those players. So we're kind of working on those guys now. All right, you see us. We kind of just wipe through the rest of this. Towards the end here, I ended up, once I got done with a few of the Braves, because the Braves and the Blue Jays took over like half of the East, I ended up taking a lot of my reinforcements and just circling every single stronghold. This way, all I had to do now is just play those strongholds and then move on. I didn't have to go through each time and fight that. I didn't show that because that was too easy to do. So you just take all those strongholds and you circle them with all your reinforcements, and you take up every single space besides the strongholds, and then you play those games and you get all of these conquered. So that's it for today. You guys have, drop a like, subscribe,